Yo, it's just the vlogger. So I'm back with another video. Like I promised you guys, I said I'm gonna do a video of me training. So this is me training a little bit, I just got done jogging, so I'm at the park right now. For my other cardio session where I practice on the pillow. Like I told you guys, that maybe I need to scoot my camera up a little more so you can see a little better. So this is what I do at the park. you know, I practice my jabs and everything. I and I can show you guys my favorite combination. My favorite combination being one of these. This being one of those right there. So, other than that, I practice my elbows out here. I practice my knees all the way over there. I know you can't see the place. It's very dark over there. There's no light over there. And I had to come with some light was now that I got the basketball court to myself, and there's nobody here, no bouncing basketballs, no talking or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the session. So this is how I practice my elbows. I know you guys can't see my feet, but when you do practice your elbows, what I've learned when you do practice your elbows, it's kind of like a jab, right? So what you want to do is like get in a stance with your orthodox or southpaw, right? Like I said in my last video, if you watch that video. So right here is like jab, right? Jab, this is jab, you know. So it's like this. I don't really know if you guys can see me from this angle, but this is a better angle right here. And then you step. And I usually do these for like 20 reps. So we're gonna go ahead and get into those. We're gonna go ahead and get into 20 reps of doing those. I want you guys to see me like way better. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into 20 reps of those. Those are gonna do these. So that's 20 reps on that side. My bad guys, my alarm just went off. So and then you want to do on the other side. I know you guys probably can't see me on this one. Actually, you guys a better view on this side. So those are 20 each arm. And now after that, what you want to do is practice elbows going vertically instead of horizontally. What you want to do is practice elbows like these. So you want to practice elbows like these, and then as you can see, I'm also using my jab foot, like if you were to jab, right? So same pattern. Same pattern, right? We're going to get into those. Now we're getting into these, like I said, vertically. So it's like this. And you step up with the jab. And 20 of these. Yo, I just lost count. I just did 30. But let's go ahead and get into the next elbow. Almost fell. I need to get into my footing better. I'm not southpaw. So, and just because I did like 30 in that arm, I'm gonna go ahead and do 30 in this one. if y'all do actually happen to ever follow along, I'm telling you right now, these burn, okay? These burn. I do want you to know that. Like, once you do it for like a good minute, they really burn. And you know, this is elbow conditioning. If I'm practicing my kicks or something like that, like for like high guard and a clinch, because you know, I'm practicing for Muay Thai. That's why I condition my body. If I'm practicing for like a clinch and I come all the way up here and knee like that, right? You want your body to be able to go like up here like this. I know you guys can't really see my feet. You want to be able to go like that, right? On the side of the body, like, all right, around here in this area, right here, around here in this area. So next thing you want to do is, well, the next thing I do is practice my jabs, right? So we're gonna line our jabs up, southpaw, orthodox, it doesn't matter. You know, you guys can follow along if you want to. So let me wipe my eye. All this sweat getting in my eye. So I'm gonna go and do this. Make sure you get it to your guard. This is my guard. No, that's not my actual guard. Jesus. This is my guard right here. So do this. And you know, when I come in, then I come in for a closed fist. Like this. And then you know, you can like kind of Mike Tyson on them, you know, hit it peekaboo, right? So it's kind of like this. When you shuffle side to side, I wish you guys could see my feet. Bear with me. So I'm gonna put my camera all the way over here. I know you guys probably aren't gonna be able to hear me, but I want you guys to see my feet. That's what I want. So now I might want to put the camera a little down. Let's do that. So I want you guys to be able to see my feet, right? So like this, right? Like that, right? So when I'm down in that position, what I kind of want to do is like, it's shifting. It's like soccer. And then you want to do this. You want to slowly come into this, right? And then come up. And then, and from there, you can from side to side, boom, boom, you can do whatever hits, right? So, but it's still more important. Personally, I think it's more important to be technical, right? A little more technical. And you know, whenever you get into a fight in general, I'm not saying to go out there and get into school fights, but I'm saying like, whenever you're fighting, it's good to be more technical. Especially in combat sports, it's good to be more technical and know how your opponent fights. And my bad if you guys can't see my face for a second. It's good to be more technical. So I am gonna practice my jabs a bit more, and you guys can practice your jabs too with me. And when you throw out a jab, your jab, you want your jab to look like this. When your jab comes out, I want your jab to come out like this. When it slowly comes out, you want it to twist. And then you do this. Not like this, where people just ball up their fist, right? And whenever they get in the guard, they just ball up their fist and their jab is literally just this and coming straight out. No, we want a jab to look like this. Just shifting out, right? So we want and then cross, and then you know, elbow. I'm gonna show you guys that combo. That's one of my favorite combos. If you didn't watch my first little boxing video that I posted on my YouTube channel, make sure you do go check that out. But I am gonna also perform the same combo that I showed you guys in that video. It's this one here, where you jab, where you basically jab, cross. Since the cross is really going to be, you know, kind of plunging into their face, what I probably want to do is like jab, it's like jab, cross. And then I come up for elbow, boom. Those elbows we practice. What you want to do? It's like a jab, right? But when you're really swinging the elbow from cross position, you're not going to be able to step up with this elbow. So what you want to do is lean in and swipe them with the elbow. Swipe them with your lead elbow. And then, so a more visual representation will probably be this if I'm like shadow boxing, right? It'll be, right? don't really know any more combinations. Usually whatever I'm working with, I usually just do that, right? I know more elbows. Like I know where you come over and just do that, right? But I don't really know how to do those. I genuinely don't know how to practice those yet. Hopefully I do know how to practice those in the future though. Because I don't really have a coach or anything, and usually I'm always self-learning something because I don't really have anything. I never really have anything, and I do what I can. So, but yeah. Anyways, back to the jab. What you want to do is this, right? This cross, and then come up. And you know, if you want to go like I said, if you want to go Mike Tyson on them, hey, that's footwork. That's footwork, and you got to practice your shuffle, and you got to practice these. I don't know what these called. And you also got to practice switching stances too, like to orthodox, southpaw. These are here. I know you guys can't see my face right now. I actually want you guys to just see my feet. These are here. And into these. And into these. These. And into these, right? So, and then like, say for instance, like I told you guys, if you did want to practice that Mike Tyson, right? Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you did want to practice that Mike Tyson, what you probably do want to do is this, right? You know, it's just the shuffle movement, but then you slowing down and you coming up like this, right? Right, but that's a little faster. That's a little faster though. Hey, and when you in that position, you can guard up, right? You can kind of guard up and then just hop around and kind of throw haymakers. Hop around and throw haymakers. Do whatever you want, right? Throw bombs. Throw bombs if you want to. Because I know I learned. That's why some people don't like being in the heavier weight class. That's why some people don't like being in the heavier weight class. Because of how much power they have, how much bigger they are than other people. And one thing you can do also, I think I know another little combination is where you know, like jab cross is obviously, you know, a basic combination where you just jab and cross, right? Jab, jab, cross. Or you can with 3 jab, 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 cross. Jab, 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 cross. Jab, jab, cross. Fake, jab. Or you could just, you know, jab, jab, shift. Hey, see, you can incorporate footwork. If I really know how to incorporate my footwork better, I could, you know, do that in the middle of what I'm doing, right? You know, fade low. But see, I don't really know how to incorporate that little Mike Tyson style. I need to be trying to incorporate my own. So, but that is a little video of what I do out here though. I will be also double uploading this to my YouTube. And I really do hope you guys enjoy this video. Next time I will like be practicing my kicks and everything. You know, roundhouse kicking. You know, really like just carrying your foot off the ground and into like a Muay Thai stance, right? Muay Thai stance is back straight, high guard, and you balancing your leg, right? And teep kicks, y'all don't know nothing about that yet. So it's basically your right leg is basically would be your lead leg, and it's basically just flying off the ground like this, right? And you tilting your hips, it's just flying off the ground. Almost fell. And you know, you don't snap it or anything, right? From what I've seen and from what I've like, you know, studied Muay Thai fights, you don't snap your foot when it comes off the ground. You just really let it flow, and it kind of flies with the momentum like a baseball bat. As soon as you swing it, you let it fly, right? So it's just like a baseball bat. You just do that, right? It's different. It's different with the roundhouse kick. A roundhouse kick would be you basically like holding. You know how they say a crane position, right? You hold that crane position, and then you twist your foot out, and then you snap it. Your foot stays straight the whole time. So that is a little video of me and my trainer, and of course I'm gonna upload this to YouTube for you guys to see, and make sure you guys like and subscribe, and keep supporting me on my journey, because I feel like I'm gonna go a long way. And next time you come and see about me, they gonna be like, dog, that's Khalid. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go though. Please watch my videos, guys, and make sure y'all really like and subscribe though. Keep helping me out and keep supporting me, and as I always say, may God be the glory. Peace.